making very clear to me after that panel that the way that I told stories was okay for writing. As an academic, it's not. I also want to say thank you to Girls Right Now, its staff, its board, everyone involved, its donors, for this tremendous honor, and for the work you do every day to ensure that young writers have so many of the skills and tools they need to be seen and to be heard. I have always known that women's voices are powerful. I grew up as one of 4 girls. If that were not true, no one would have bothered to try to silence us. I'm fortunate in the sense that I was taught to value and use my voice at a very early age. There's one story in particular that sticks out for me. As a kid, I begged my parents for a window seat. I imagined myself curled up reading, dreaming, imagining a world fit for people like me to live in freely. They never said no. They just somehow kept conveniently forgetting to make it happen. It wasn't because they didn't have the resources or couldn't build it. My father had actually renovated our home himself, so I knew he could do it with his own hands. Somehow, though, they knew that if I had a window seat, I would be content to read all day. Every moment of my free time would have been spent with my head in a book. At first, I thought it was because they wanted to make sure that I didn't forsake people for characters. But it occurred to me as I prepared these remarks that it was also because they knew that the world didn't just need more readers, it needed writers. In that sense, they gave me yet another remarkable gift among the many that they offered me over the years. That gift was not just permission, but expectation. Expectation that I speak, contribute, shape the world, not just read and reflect on it. I carry that gift of ever becoming with me still. My sense is the young people in this community are not unlike me, that they are committed to answering the clarion call toward a more liberated future. One word, one sentence, one story, or storyboard, one poem, one picture, one play, one podcast, one idea, one bold voice at a time. To the mentees especially, but to everyone really, you don't need to wait to be powerful. You already are. Every act of creation, just your waking up, is a part of the building of the future that we all need. Imagination in these days is not a luxury, but a responsibility. As trying as these times are, I don't fret at all. Our very being here is an act of refusal, an act of defiance, an act of reconstruction, and an act of hope. I am hopeful because we are here. Especially now to the donors who support Girls Right Now, those who are generous, those who are existing, those who are sustaining, those who are prospective, one and all. Thank you for helping believe in the radical, essential ideal that writing matters, that stories matter, that investing in young people's lives and their voices is not charity, it is strategy, and you are our chief strategist. A gift to Girls Right Now, no matter how small, is an investment in the transformation of the world, a world for the better. To everyone who makes this community thrive, most of whom are moving around and working today, the mentors, the staff, the alumni, thank you for making sure that what gets nurtured here doesn't stop here, that it leaves this room, that it leaves with the girls. Because of you, the spark lit through the organization's good work spreads, grows, and lights the way for others in classrooms, in boardrooms, in living rooms, and communities where the work you do continues to inspire, challenge, and change the world. Thank you again for this honor. I am proud to be a part of this community because of what it represents, and even prouder to stand in the truth that if you can write, you can do anything.